to my class. Saya Monica
dan saya Jessica.
Selamat datang di RX Channel. Kali ini kami akan membawakan storytelling Snow White.
Tapi sebelum itu jangan lupa like,
Komen,
subscribe,
dan jangan lupa nyalakan lonceng notifikasinya agar tidak ketinggalan materi selanjutnya. Semangat belajar!
Once upon a time, a king and queen ruled over a distant land. One winter day, the queen was doing needlework while looking through the window, when bird flew by distracting the queen and she pricked her finger. A single drop of blood fell on the snow outside her window. As she looked at the blood on the snow, she said,
"Oh, how I wish that I had daughter that had as white as snow, lip as red as blood, and hair as ebony."
The queen got her wish when she gave birth to a baby girl who had skin white as snow, lips red as blood, and hair black as ebony. They named her Snow White, but sadly, the queen died. Soon after, the king married a new woman who was beautiful but proud and cruel. She had studied dark magic and owned a magic mirror, of which she would daily ask,
"Oh, mirror on the wall, who the most beautiful of the all?"
"You, my queen, are the most beautiful of them all."
This pleased the queen. She knew that her magical mirror could speak only the truth. One morning, the queen asked,
"Oh, mirror on the wall, who the most beautiful of the all?"
"You, my queen, are beautiful. It is true. But the young queen is 1,000 times more beautiful than you."
The queen was angry and ordered her huntsman to take Snow White into the woods to be killed. Poor huntsman took Snow White into the forest, but could not kill her.
"Snow White, I cannot do this. You have to escape. Run, run."
"Thank you, good man. I always be grateful for what you have."
Then the huntsman killed a deer and took his heart to the queen. Meanwhile, Snow White was at the forest.
"Oh, I'm alone in the great forest. I don't know what to do."
Then she began to run, and just as evening was about to fall, she saw a little house and went inside.
"Oh, this house is so beautiful. Everything is so small and clean."
The table was set, and there was food on the plates.
"I'm so hungry. I will eat a few vegetables and a little bread from each little plate, and from each cup I will drink a bit of milk."
Since she was so tired, she lay down on one of the little beds and fell fast asleep. After dark, the owner of the house returned home. They were the 7 dwarfs who mined for gold in the mountains. As soon as they arrived home, they saw that someone had been there.
"Who has been sitting in my chair?
Who has been eating from my plate?
Who has been eating my bread?
Who has been eating my vegetables?
Who has been eating my fork?
Who has been drinking from my cup?"
But the 7th one, looking at his bed, found Snow White lying there asleep.
"Look over here! Come, quick!"
The 7 dwarfs all came running up, and there cried out with amazement,
"Oh, God heaven, this child is beautiful."
They did not wake her up, but let her continue to sleep in the bed. Next morning, Snow White woke up, and when she saw the 7 dwarfs, she was frightened.
"Oh, no.
Don't be afraid of us. What is your name?
My name is Snow White.
How did you find your way to our house?
My stepmother tried to kill me. Then the huntsman let me free, and that's how I had to run the entire day through the forest. Finally, I got to your house.
The dwarfs spoke with each other for a while and then said,
If you will keep the house for us
And cook.
so
Make beds, wash, sew and knit.
And keep everything clean and orderly. Then you can stay with us.
And you shall have everything that you want.
Yes, with all my heart.
Snow White lived happily with the dwarf. Every morning, they went into the mountains looking for gold. And in the evening, when they came back home, Snow White had their meal ready and their house clean. Meanwhile, at the palace,
Mirror on the wall. Who the most beautiful of the all?
You, my queen, are beautiful. It is true. But the young queen is 1,000 times more beautiful than you.
Now I understand. Oh, the huntsman defeated me. I have to think of something.
she went into her most secret room and she made a poison apple.
With this poisoned apple, you will die, Snow White. Ha ha.
I have to disguise myself so she can recognize me. Now I will go to this dwarf house.
She traveled to the dwarf's house and knocked on the door.
I must not let anyone in.
Would you like to taste one of my sweet apple?
No, I cannot accept anything from stranger.
Are you afraid of poison? Look, I will cut the apple in two. You eat half and I will eat the other half.
But only one half of the apple was poisoned.
Well, alright. I see that you are also eating part of it. So give me the other half.
She barely had a bite in her mouth when she fell into the ground dead.
Ha 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 ha. White as snow, red as blood, black as bunny wood. The dwarf shall never awaken you. Goodbye, Snow White. Ha 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 ha.
Back at home, she asked her mirror,
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who in this land is the most beautiful of all?
You, my queen, are the most beautiful of them all.
When the dwarfs came home that evening, they found Snow White lying on the ground.
Snow White, wake up. What happened to you?
She is not breathing at all. She is dead.
They lift her up and looked at her for a long time.
Snow White, wake up. Talk to us, please.
But nothing helped. She was dead. They laid her on the bed of straw, and all 7 dwarfs sat next to her and cried for 3 days. They were going to bury her, but she still looked as fresh as a living person and still had her beautiful red cheeks.
We cannot bury her in the black earth.
Let's make a transparent glass coffin mat so we can see her from outside.
And they did it. Then they put her inside coffin.
We have to place the coffin outside in a mountain, and one of us will always stay with it and watch it over here.
Yes, we will do that.
One day, a prince entered to the woods. She saw the coffin on the mountains with beautiful Snow White in there.
Let me have the coffin, I will give you anything you want for it.
We will not sell it for all the gold in the world.
Give it to me, I cannot live without being able to hear.
The good stewards felt sorry for him and gave him the coffin.
Take good care of her. We will always love her.
The prince had his servants carry the coffin away on their shoulders. But then it happened that one of them stumbled off some brush.
Be careful with your steps, I will never forgive you if something happens to her.
But this look from Snow White struck the piece of poison, apel. She opened her eyes, lifted the lid from her coffin, sat up, and was alive again.
Where am I?
You are with me, I love you, come with me to my father, castle you with my wife.
At that moment, Snow White fell in love with him. Their wedding was so plain with great splendor and majesty.
Snow White wished stepmother was invited to the wedding, but before leaving her castle, she asked her mirror,
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who in this land is the most beautiful of all?
You, my queen, are beautiful. It is true. But the young queen is 1,000 times more beautiful than you.
I have to see that for myself.
When she arrived at that wedding, she saw Snow White.
Take this woman away from this land.
And no one saw the evil queen again, and Snow White and the prince lived happily ever after.